Several groups of people are out here. I'll flip my camera around so you can see how many people are actually here waiting for their students to be released from school. Before taking the buses out, drivers are required to do safety checks on everything from the mirrors to the tires to the stop sign. People are actually braving the cold and cutting their holiday plans short to come out here to Walmart and search for the best deals. The driveways are completely blocked off from this large tree that has fallen. And if you follow me right through here, it's actually a little bit more severe. But I am standing next to one of these evacuation orders. You can come follow me right here. Now, these yellow sheets are placed on every single one of these units here. They said a switch was manually placed in the wrong position while the traffic control signal system was suspended. Fresh on people's minds still as they are trying to process the fact that a family member did just lose a young child. If you take a look below me, you can see where shards of glass still cover the ground from where a door was ripped from the front entrance. It recommends that adults drink no more than 400 milligrams of caffeine, an average of 4 to 5 cups of coffee.
We're pretty close. It's different from a typical sibling relationship, but in a lot of ways better.
He's the world's coolest brother, according to Adriana McCullough, and the life of the party. The Lexington woman says she wants people to see Ruben for who he is rather than just his disability. But that wasn't the case after last week's Night to Shine prom, a celebration of people with special needs.
He had his crown on and a group of girls came in, and one in particular was just encouraging the other girls to turn around and stare, and they were laughing, and she just kind of continued that for a little while we were there eating dinner.
McCullough immediately took to Facebook to defend her brother.
It got a lot of attention, I guess, pretty quickly. It was surprising, but in a good way.
She starts by saying, "Dear clueless teenage girl, I'm sure you didn't plan to be a bully, but you became one. Since you didn't take into account that he is an individual like you, let me teach you a few things about him." Her post has received overwhelming support from all over the world.
Are you a dancer?
Yeah.
Yeah, you are.
ID?
Yeah. It's encouraging to me as a sister with someone with special needs to know that there are so many people out there who want to help and be supportive.
Meanwhile, 33-year-old Ruben continues to be what she calls a self-declared celebrity. It's a contagious laugh.
Yeah, he does. Maybe he's changed some hearts because of that.
McCullough hopes to continue advocating for people with special needs and inspire others to simply be kind.
Remember when we went to the NASCAR place?
Yeah.
And you got to ride in the car and go really fast?
Yeah.
Everything is related to sports, in case you haven't noticed. There are so many people that have been touched by someone with special needs in their lives that it just kind of hit their heart.
Because taking the time to know somebody can go a long way.
Halftime. You did great.
It's a road where neighbors say cars often speed, as adults and children often walk and ride their bikes.
They come through here pretty regular like that.
Charles Thomas, who's lived here for 2 decades, had an idea of what happened when he heard a loud boom.
Somebody got hit. That's the first thing that came to my mind.
Columbia police say a mother and her 3-year-old daughter were crossing the street here Thursday afternoon, and police say when they got to the other side, a car struck them before crashing into the utility pole behind me.
Our heart is breaking right now for this family, and we're certainly going to support our officers that responded.
Columbia police say 3-year-old Gianna Summers later died at the hospital. Her mother is still recovering from serious injuries. Police say driver fatigue may be a factor, but they're still waiting on the results of a toxicology test. At this point, no charges have been filed.
The driver did, stop and remain at the scene, was detained by the officers as they worked through the investigation. The mother was doing what mothers do, escorting their child across the street.
It was on my mind all last night. Slow down. Pay attention to what you're doing. Put your phone down.
A tragedy now resonating with the community.
Heartbreak, A 3-year-old girl lost her life for no reason.
In Columbia, Michelle Zhu, Watch Fox News.